Hello viewers, this is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary Series, and it looks like Emerge versus Zombies. Only the zombie deck is starting to look like a mono-black zombie deck. So far, we haven't seen any blue mana. He's got Crypt Breaker, Relentless Dead. He made a zombie token with Crypt Breaker by discarding the ultimate price. Temur has fired off 2 Traverse the Ulvenwalds, and now he has a Pilgrim's Eye. All in all, not a whole lot of action. Three Dark Salvation for 1. So he'll get another zombie token, kill off the Pilgrim's Eye, leaving the way open. It will also mean that he can attack in with one of these creatures, or all of them if he feels like it, whether he wants to draw a card or not. And honestly, since he's already down to 2, I think I would only attack in with 1, and that's what he does. This way it gives you the maximum chance to get an advantage here. Most likely he doesn't have a creature with haste, so the blocking aspect really isn't that important, but theoretically he could throw down something like Kozilek's Return and try and nuke your board. And if he does that, by having these guys still up, he has the chance to respond and, try and not get blown out. Because he's got the mana open that he could return the Relentless Dead. He has the untapped zombies to be able to draw a card and lose a life. Kozilek's Return would still hurt a lot, but, it wouldn't be a for sure kill in this situation. But he waits until the end of turn, taps down for another card, and loses a life. Okay, he's attacking with 2 zombies here. So I'm thinking he either has a zombie in hand, or he's planning on making another one with Crypt Breaker. Rancid Rats. Okay. Wasn't expecting to see a zombie rat. Who knows? I don't always look at deck lists as carefully as I should. They probably run this guy semi-regularly because, he's a cheap guy. He has Death Touch, which is really helpful, and then Skulk, could be enough to get through a few more extra damage, which could turn the game in your favor. But Grapple with the Past returns the Pilgrim's Eye to his hand. He has an Emrakul in his graveyard now. Another Traverse the Ulvenwald, Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. So he does have 4 types for Delirium, or 4 types towards Emrakul. 4 types takes it down to a 9. But he does have a Vessel of Nascency, which he can sacrifice and make that 5 types to bring it down to 8. And 8 is pretty manageable. 9 is a little bit stretching it without cards like Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. Ooh, Ishkana. Now that's a good way of slowing down this zombie deck, because ultimate price in response. So Ishkana is dead, but he will still get the spider tokens. And he's tapping to draw a card and lose a life. But like I was saying, Ishkana, when you have Delirium, is a really good way of slowing down a deck like Zombies, because you get 4 creatures for the price of 1. And a lot of zombie creatures aren't really that big. I mean, you're looking at the average zombies here, the 2/2s. And, you'll lose if you don't double block. You won't kill anything and you'll lose something, but, you could block Rancid Rats. You could double block Relentless Dead since it has Menace. But he goes for Dark Salvation for 2 on one of the spiders. Gets him 2 more zombie tokens, which is really the big point there because, killing off one spider here isn't really that important. Since any one of his creatures can kill any any of these spiders. So he's going for the Rancid Rat and blocking a zombie. He's trying to minimize the field as best as he can. He could have blocked the Relentless Dead, but he had the mana open to just return it to his hand, so it wouldn't really have been that helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. No creatures in play, so no emerge possibilities. Unless he manages to throw out like a Kozilek's Return or another Ishkana, things are going to get real bad for him on the next turn. Because that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 damage on the board. Okay, Pilgrim's Eye. Primal Druid. Okay, that's 2 blockers, and Primal Druid is kind of difficult for zombies to get through with the 2/2s, but he concedes anyway. And I don't blame him. The thing is that, the way it was looking, 5 2/2s attacking in, you block 2 of them, you still take 6 damage, you go down to 4, you didn't kill any of the creatures, you might get, that one more turn to draw something like a Kozilek's Return to save, well, not necessarily save you, but maybe save you. But he decides, let's just go to game 2. And that's the thing about zombies is, they work better the more of them that you have. It's kind of the standard mob tactic with these creature decks. But more importantly, for zombies, with things like Dark Salvation and Diregraph Colossus, but Colossus prefers them to be in the graveyard. But then again, a lot of zombies have those helpful little abilities when they're in the graveyard. Haunted Dead, Relentless Dead, Prized Amalgam. But by no means is this an automatic win for zombies, because we've seen what Temur can do. They can break out very fast with very big creatures thanks to Emerge. And then with the Delirium, Ishkana is a very powerful card for gumming up the board while you're waiting for your bomb. And we know he's running Emrakul, which is almost an instant win. But before things get too heated up here in the second game, I just wanted to remind you guys that, just in case you're surfing the web and you're not on YouTube finding my channel or my videos, I post all my stuff on Twitter as well, twitter.com/Paladin of Odin. I have a Facebook page for the channel as well, facebook.com/Paladin of Odin. And I also have a Reddit page for it, reddit.com/r/Paladin of Odin. And then I'm also pretty active on the MTGO subreddit as well. So, if you guys want to find my content or want to interact with me, there's plenty of ways to do it. But let's see. Dark Salvation got him a zombie token. Liliana the Last Hope. I have to say, sometimes when Gather the Pack, when they dump the cards that they do, I'm really surprised. I mean, Kozilek's Return, honestly, I would have preferred in his place to keep that card in my hand. But then again, you can't do that with Gather the Pack. That was going to be lost anyway. But, you kind of rather have that in your hand so that you can actively do it, as opposed to having to use an Eldrazi to activate it. And then he also lost a Kiora Master of Depths. But the problem with her is most likely she would get one activation and then die on the next turn because zombies so far in both games he's very smooth here. He's managing to throw down creatures almost every single turn. Liliana's up to 5. Honestly, I could see him getting to 7 very easily here. Unless Temur manages to emerge something big and nasty that can possibly punch her in the face pretty quick. Uh, Honestly, if I was zombies, that'd be what I'd be going for here. I mean, he could go for the -2 to try and get some more zombies put on the board, but the emblem is really powerful. You know, even if he clears the board, it's uh, X 2/2 zombies, where X is 2 plus the number of zombies you control. So you're automatically getting 2 every single turn, even if he blows up the board. And once it gets to a certain point, honestly, that emblem by itself can win the game. Wow, that is a lot of cards that he is going through. But he's got a lot of different types in his graveyard now. Planeswalker, creature, instant, sorcery, land, enchantment. Ooh, an infinite obliteration from zombies, calling Emrakul, and Temur concedes. I have to say, I'm surprised that we didn't see very much emerge from him. But then again, Zombies was on top of this. He was on top of this matchup the whole time. He managed to keep those creatures off the board so that he couldn't use them to emerge. He managed to keep playing creatures, and then Temur never managed to get one of his board clears. And I mean, if he had gotten Return in his hand and red mana to use it at some point, he might have been able to win either one of these games. But unfortunately, it's just the luck of the draw. But, damn, that zombie deck really wrecked face here. And it looks like it is a solid mono-black zombie deck. He cut out the blue option. And, from this showing, not a bad choice. I honestly don't know which one would be better. I mean, there are some really compelling reasons to use blue-black zombies, but at the same time, there's also some very compelling reasons to use mono-black zombies. But, that would be the decision up to the player, or you guys. And this video is 13 minutes long already, so I will stop jabbering and end it here. That was Temur Emerge. Unfortunate for him. And Mono Black Zombies, really good run for him. And if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button for me, and I will see you in the next video.